Bam! Boy howdy, this is Shane Immersed here. This is another episode of Zero to Hero because we have a new version of VRChat out, and that is 2019.2.2? 2.2? Yeah, 2019.2.2. And we have a whole lot of new stuff to check out here in VRChat. First thing is network.k. As you remember, if you've been paying attention to Zero to Hero recently, probably back in December or January, they released a thing called Network IK, and then they removed it. And here's why. So Network IK is a system which gives us the power to. Well, first IK is our ability to move around, right? So this is IK, and Network IK in the past, well, the way IK system used to work was that we would say that we've moved in this certain way over the network to somebody else, and then they would have to process that movement. Now we process the movement on our computers and dish it out to everybody. So when I move like this, it's like, okay, this arm has moved from point to point, and then their system just processes it that way by just updating the points rather than processing all the IK. That's the long and short of it. So thusly, when you have 30 people in the room, everyone's just telling everybody, hey, this is how my IK is moving. And instead of you calculating 30 people's IK, all you got to do is be like, okay, move these points to these points, and we're all done. That's a little bit more bandwidth intensive, but it saves us a lot of processing power, which brings up the frames, and the frames are what's important. So let's talk a little bit about things that aren't just performance improvements. Because the big thing that's come out due to all these performance, well, not due to the thing that caused a whole bunch of these performance improvements is the Oculus Quest build, which comes out next week because the pre-orders start shipping for Oculus Quest next week. Oculus Quest is essentially an Oculus that you put on your head, just like any other VR equipment, except the VR equipment's all in the headset. So there's no there's no wires, there's no computer. It's essentially for people who don't have a good computer or don't have a computer at all and want to, VR without using a cell phone, essentially. They have cell phone-like equipment in the headset, including Android. And because Unity is an Android, has an Android build, they made VRChat for the Oculus Quest. And to do that, they had to do a whole lot of stuff here to make the game more performant. In short, they can't do it all by themselves, and I'll talk to you about that why. But let's start off. If I go back to my notes real quick, we talked about the IK. Yes, okay. So let's talk about the segregation between the PC and the Quest. So to get Quest stuff performant, the first thing is that the PC stuff doesn't necessarily work on the Quest. PC is the PC, and the Quest, well, the Quest is the Quest. If you have a PC, you can do PC things. If you have the Quest, you can do Quest things. Period. End of story. But we have this cool little thing that VRChat has been working on for, since they decided they were going to do the Quest. And that is, if you have the PC stuff and then you have a separate build of the Quest stuff or vice versa, you can bring them together. It's literally a PC and Quest sort of blending together. So if say my avatar is built on the PC and my avatar is also built on the Quest, then people on the PC will see my avatar for the PC, and people on the Quest side will see my avatar for the Quest. Avatars for the Quest are a little bit different than the ones on the PC. First, they have to be built for Android, blah, 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 blah. Same thing for worlds. If this world, for example, this world is PC only because I only built it for the PC. If I built it also for the Quest, then both PC users and Quest users can come see it. This is actually on the surface, this looks bad, right? Because, PC stuff separate from Quest stuff, not very good. But if you build solely for the Quest, then technically, by flipping a switch, it'll automatically work for the PC, because the Quest has really, really, really stringent requirements. And if you can build it for the Quest, then everyone on the PC can use it practically. People potatoes can use it, because essentially Quest is a enhanced version of a potato. But that's a little bit beyond the hardware side. We're not trying to get into there. We're talking VRChat. So let's also talk a little bit about why I have these circles, because actually PC stuff and Quest stuff are symbolized in VRChat via these exact things. And let me show you real quick. So here, as you know, we have our little action menu. And if we go to Worlds, we're going to see a whole lot of things. But the big thing that I want to pay attention to is this right here. And as you see, we have the PC icon, and we also have another icon, which in this case is grayed out, called the Quest icon. And this means that this world is only built for the PC. Quest users can't join it. You can't interact with Quest users in it. It's just like that. Meanwhile, with battle discs, we have the Quest and PC buttons highlighted. That means that the users can see both Quest users and PC users will inhabit the same environment. They'll inhabit the same world. You can interact with them. If and only if this important part is designated. Your avatar. Quest people can't see your avatar, like I said. You have to build your avatar specifically for the Quest. So if you have a PC avatar and a Quest avatar built using the same avatar ID, then anybody in a Quest can see your avatar. Anyone in a PC can see your avatar. Everyone can see your avatar. If you don't have it like that, the Quest users will, or the PC users, but nobody does that. The Quest users will see sort of an error / default avatar, right? And that's fine. You can still interact with them, but they're not going to see everything that your character actually inhabits. They're going to see a default avatar. So that's the major differences between what this is and what this is. And to build stuff for Quest, if you want to take this avatar, which you're never going to be able to fit into Quest without totally destroying it, but if you wanted to, the requirements to build a Quest avatar are, I believe, 5,000 polygons, one mesh, also one material, and no dynamic bones at all. The dynamic bone restrictor wasn't for the Quest. It was the dynamic bone restrictor was strictly for the PC. There's no dynamic bones for the Quest, so there's no swooshing on the Quest. 5,000 polygons, and that's it. If you are a veteran of VRChat, you might remember when we used to have 20,000 polygon restrictions. This is like obviously 4 times or 1/4 that requirement. So you may need to rethink your strategy for making efficient avatars. Maybe just build Quest avatars. Maybe that's a good idea. I don't know, but it's going to be harder to just like go online and find an avatar that will work out for VRChat, for both PC and Quest. Anyway, so that's the big thing. Quest support for VRChat. So all your friends who get Quests, you'll be able to interact with them, at least on VRChat. That's pretty cool. I think that's a really good idea. People with $300 or $400 pieces of equipment and not requiring a computer, that's pretty cool. I think I like that idea, especially if they can come on and like get a taste of what VR is like. Because if they come here and they enjoy it, higher chance that they'll go and maybe get a computer and real VR and experience it. So that's what I think about the whole patch that is here and then release for next week. I think that's pretty cool. Obviously, we need to, expect bugs, because there was no beta test for this. There was no public beta. It just went from the closed beta that VRChat has to release, and I'll be the first to tell you that there's bugs. Go on the Canny. Canny is in the description. The Canny is where you can report bugs. Report the bugs or find the bugs which have probably already been reported in the trending side, probably of the bug report section, and just upvote those. Bring it up. If you're experiencing those problems, feel free to bring it up. And the developers are looking actively at that. So get out of here. Don't need you anymore. They're looking at it. They're trying to find the one that people are experiencing the most, or the several ones that people are experiencing the most, and they're trying to patch them out. They really want to do that before Quest releases, because that's when people are going to be really using this, and any major bugs which are causing performance issues, they want to freaking just hammer them out. So give them the ability to use their hammer in the next week, if you care. And you're watching me, so if you're watching me, obviously you care about something. VRChat, I don't know. Crazy stuff. All right, let me just check my pile here. I don't think I'm really missing anything. Also check the features pile too while you're at it in the Canny, because there's a lot of features that just aren't getting the traction that they need, and there's some bugs in the bug report section that aren't getting the traction that they need. Like some world builders, when they're in their own world, they can't kick people anymore. It's been a bug for several weeks now, just hasn't been rectified yet. Upvote it. Moderation's important, and if we can't moderate our own worlds, like what do you? Just going to be chaos. So don't let it be chaos. Upvote the problems. Ask what's up. There's also new avatars, new official avatars. In case you haven't noticed, new official avatars are really cool. They are both PC and Quest support. So you can equip those. You can go over to the hub, check them out, equip them. They're actually pretty good. Some of them are made by users of VRChat, not just VRChat official avatar creators, so, or artists even, whatever. So go check them out. They're pretty nice, and maybe you'll find some sort of excitement to develop your own Quest avatar, because I'm working on one. I'm trying to get one working. It's pretty hard. It's not easy street. Also, just keep in mind when you're making a Quest avatar, you got to use the Quest shaders that are in the VRChat SDK. You can't use, ZZ shader. You can't use, a whole bunch of shaders, at least right now, because they just aren't supported on the Quest. They have to be really performant. You can't have, transparencies, stuff like that. So if you're developing for Quest, you gotta pay attention to those. So yeah, that's pretty much the May edition of VRChat's update. I'm really excited to start seeing Quest users and give them a warm welcome, because they're going to need to be shown around, because it's going to be VR might be something they've never seen before. So I think it's actually pretty exciting. Yeah, so this is Shaney Mercier. I hope you guys learned something. I was hoping this was going to be a little bit more informative, but there's really, it feels like there's a lot, but but between the Network IK and Quest support, and making you guys go into Unity and Blender and just tearing the place up, I mean, there's not really that much else performance improvements, that stuff. So yeah, this is Shaney Mercier. Thanks.